So in this problem, we need to determine the equation of a parabola such that its axis is along the x-axis with vertex at the origin and the parabola passes through the point 2, 3. Let us begin. We'll try to understand the problem graphically first. So here we have the coordinate axis. Our parabola has its vertex at the origin. We have considered here a point P with coordinates 2, 3 that lies on the parabola. So here, let us suppose that the focus of the parabola is at a, 0. Now, we're going to choose another point on the axis of the parabola. Here, x-axis is the axis of the parabola. Along the x-axis, we consider a point, let's call this point A, such that its coordinates is negative a, 0, which means that the vertex V is going to be the midpoint of the line segment joining point A and point F. Now the reason why we have chosen point A, because we are going to pass a line through this point A and it's going to be perpendicular to the axis of symmetry line. So this line is referred to as the directrix line, and we can also define the equation of the directrix line. The equation of the directrix will be, since the line is parallel to the y-axis, so its equation will be given by x equals to the x coordinate of the point through which the directrix line passes. Since the x coordinate is negative a, so it will be negative a. So the equation of the directrix is going to be x equals negative a. Or if we want to express it in this general form of a straight line, so that will be 1 multiplied to x plus 0 times y plus a equals to 0. That will become evident why we are writing in the general form in a moment. Now, what we'll have to do is we'll first try to find out the value of a, because by definition we know that if we join point P and point F and we drop a perpendicular from point P on the directrix line, let's say it meets the directrix at M, then by definition PF must be equals to PM. So by definition the length PF must be equals to the length PM. So here we can easily find out the length of PF using the distance formula. So here we'll take the difference of the x coordinates underneath the square root. So that will be 2 minus a whole square. And then we add it to the square of the difference of the y coordinates. So that's 3 minus 0 squared. That will be equals to PM. Now PM is the perpendicular distance. Now there's a formula for obtaining the perpendicular distance. We have to take the absolute value. Now inside the absolute value we'll have to take a ratio. We'll start with the numerator. So here we will first consider that we have the directrix 1 times x plus 0 times y plus a equals to 0. We will start with the coefficient of x of the straight line. So that's 1. 1 will get multiplied with the x coordinate of point P. So we're 1 times 2. Added to, we'll take the coefficient of y. So that's a 0. 0 gets multiplied to the y coordinate of point P. So that's 3. And then we are going to add the constant term. So that's a. And this will be divided by the square root of, so here underneath the square root we have to take the sum of the squares of coefficient of x and y. So we get 1 squared plus 0 squared. Now this is going to give us an equation in a, and when we solve for the value of a, then a comes out to be 9 over 8. That I'm leaving as an exercise for you to try. So now that we have the value of a, so we can consider the focus to be at 9 over 8, 0. So we can now easily find out the equation of the parabola, because all we need is the equation of the directrix and the coordinates of the focus. To find out the equation of the parabola, we're going to consider another point. Let's call it P prime. So P prime has the coordinates x, y, which lies on the parabola, or you can say this is the locus of the parabola, such that if we join point P prime and F and then drop a perpendicular from point P prime on the directrix line, let's say it meets at N, then by definition P prime F must be equals to P prime N. So P prime F, this will be equals to the square root of x minus 9 over 8 whole squared added to y minus 0 whole squared. That will be equals to P prime N. So P prime N will be 1 times x plus 0 times y plus a whole divided by the square root of 1 squared plus 0 squared. So we are going to square both sides to get x minus 9 over 8 whole squared plus y squared equals to x plus a whole squared. And we have the value of a, so we have x minus 9 over 8 whole squared added to y squared equals to x plus 9 over 8 whole squared. So expanding it, we're going to get x squared minus 9x over 4 plus 81 over 64 plus y squared equals to x squared plus 9x over 4 plus 81 over 64. So he can cancel out 81 over 64 as well as x squared from both sides, and this is going to give us y squared will be equals to, so we'll transpose negative 9x over 4 to the right hand side and combine with it to get 18x over 4. So 18x over 4 can be also simplified to get 9 over 2x. So this is going to be the equation of the parabola.